Leo, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. I want to fucking settle this. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. Welcome. Once again, I just finished doing Cancer's reading, and it was horrible. And it rattled me. And now your reading, we're starting off on a rocky we're starting off rocky. So I know I gotta try to remove myself emotionally from this, but there is definitely some value or truth. You put a lot of truth and value in family traditions, but for some reason they're dying, or the family itself is dying, where you feel like the values that you held so dear are dying. Let me tell you something about death, Leo. Death is a door opening. In other words, old traditions may be dying, but new traditions may also be rising. So it's not like there's just death, doom, and gloom. There's an opportunity where once there was just tradition, right? A lot of traditions are coming down. You know, Uranus and Saturn have been like butting heads the whole time. It's like the father wants to usurp the son. There is just a conflict in what really matters, or not what really matters, or what matters now, as opposed to what used to matter. And you may feel like everything's just coming down around you, and that because people don't value something that you held so dear, especially around the home, the house, the family values, the traditions, like you can see that they don't exist anymore. You're like maybe reminiscing about them a lot, or like feel like you have to do sort of like this retrospective right now, because you feel like disconnected somehow from values that were very important to you. But understand, just because old values are dying doesn't mean new values aren't rising, right? And you can be a part of that as well. What I'm saying is this is a transition. It's a shift. It's a change. That's where the discomfort is coming from. Spirit actually has your back. That's why I want to get into basically what's going on a little bit deeper. Leo. And usually pain we cause ourselves because we're letting go. I love Spirit. It's so clear. Pain is what we cause ourselves because we refuse to trust in what's being asked of us. And we're holding on. We're getting in the way. The secret here is to let it go. Let it go, and not just say what's on your mind, but also listen to what other people are saying, because something beautiful is calling you. I have this such energy of positivity. It's gonna be okay, but you got to trust that it's gonna be okay, that this new direction and this new way things are changing, yes, but the way to step out of its way. Step out of its way. Because honestly, Leo, if you try to stand in its way, all you're going to do is get bowled over. You're going to get rolled over. There's pain involved in that. You don't want to step in its way because you're holding on to what used to be. You have to let it go. This could be a release. This could be a change in family. Don't hold on to what is no longer yours. And then we have falling. Usually this is like confronting a fear, confronting what's inevitable, feeling like there's an inevitability that's happening in your life. And you're right, inevitabilities are inevitable. This is also doctors, some sort of word or news or information that's coming through that kind of just hits you all of a sudden, or it's just general health in general. That's kind of like hitting you in general. Doing a checkup, getting checked up, nurturing something, taking care of something, or just information that's really going to kind of like throttle you and surprise you and throw you off. Like not feeling like you have as much control as you'd like to have, especially over your own personal wellness. In other words, I feel like some way something is making you sick. But it's more emotional than anything else. Some sort of doctors you might want to check up on, or have somebody checked up on, have somebody have themselves checked. Even if you just get a hint or a suspicion of something. I am bonded. So this is really caring about somebody. maybe even having children that you really care about, prioritizing another person or people that you care about. This is family. This is people that you care for or take care of. You love them. You love them. I am beautiful. Finding inner strength and inner beauty inside yourself. Finding respect through like self-respect. I feel like this is some sort of compromised sense of self and that you just need a hug and a kiss right now. That's what I feel like. It's almost like the way that you feel about yourself has been dimmed a little bit. Your shine has been dulled. I feel like that's Chiron's effect on you. And I feel loved. Okay, so this is almost, okay, I feel love. It's almost like this is what you need right now. You need to be surrounded by your family, by your friends. You need that old feeling around you of the way that you used to feel when you felt the most beautiful. You felt the most beautiful when you were surrounded by people who loved you and who saw beauty in you. And that's, for some reason, that's a big part of this energy right now. But you do have a beautiful family and it matters to you a great deal. Leo, awareness. Awareness of what? Awareness of what? Awareness of what? Throat chakra. This is about speaking your mind, speaking honestly. It's almost like now all of a sudden you know what you have to say. Okay? And then stand your ground. This is coming up in the past, but I feel like it pertains to today. It's almost like wanting to hold your ground, wanting to maintain your ground, but that was in the past. Now there's just an awareness and an understanding that suddenly comes to you that you have to talk about. You have to say something. You have to share what you've realized. Maybe share your experiences from the past. Maybe help somebody through a hard time by showing them the way, by connecting with them, by sharing your experiences because you have them. It's like you're aware where maybe they are not. Or suddenly there's a breakthrough that comes in, especially if you had some sort of conflict where you had to defend yourself in the past. Suddenly now it's like, suddenly you get it and you can speak about it. You can actually talk about, you've come to a point where you can touch it and talk about the experiences from the past. Okay, Leo. The answers you need are coming. So Gemini energy. Okay, so you're needing to understand something, needing to question something. Gemini energy is communications are coming into you. And then surrender to the divine is here, but it's in reverse. And we this is full moon. We just went through the full moon. You have two full, this is something, getting something off your chest, releasing something, but you've had a hard time believing that the divine is on your side. You've had a hard time with faith, right? Maybe you've had a hard time with having faith in a specific individual. That could be as well. Talking it out, talking through those things, especially if they're based on past hurts and sadness and suffering. That's something that you really need to communicate. Maybe because you're worried or you feel like you're repeating a pattern because you're suddenly aware that you are in this pattern and you need to discuss it. I don't know. I keep getting that energy, but there's something that you're resisting. You don't trust. Maybe what a doctor has told you. You have resisted healing. You've resisted help. You've resisted any kind of trying something new to improve your health. Or you've been resisting believing that something is wrong. And now it's almost like now you're able to finally talk about it and say it out loud. Leo. Don't take it personally. Be courageous. Somehow it's almost like your courage has been diminished. You don't feel strong. You don't feel sure of yourself, or you don't feel at the level of certainty that you normally are. something killed your courage. You're trying to get it back. You're trying to stand up for what you believe in, but at the same time, somehow you feel diminished. Say no. Either somebody said no to you or you said no to them. In terms of like a connection. Keep dancing is here. It's almost like you want to keep dancing, but somebody else said no. You want something to continue, but other people are just saying no, like they're just not interested. You have these happy memories and happy moments that you remember, but somebody else is refusing. Okay? Leo. This reading is coming out fast, guys. This is surprisingly fast. Leo. Hey, if you like this reading so far, and I know this is a difficult reading, but if you like the vibe, please do like this video, as well as share the video on your social media platforms, and click that subscribe button below to help the channel grow, and ring that bell. And don't forget to hit all notifications so that you know when I upload. I upload Leo, Virgo, and Cancer every single Friday before 6 a.m. Los Angeles time. So there's always new content for you to enjoy. Beyond that, there's a whole other channel of content. It's called Astrology Motivation. Please go over there and subscribe as well. That's where I post my daily tarot card readings, as well as my weekly astrology forecasts, as well as my weekly astrology motivation to really help you channel energy that will help your life, help you make progress. So I'll attach it somewhere above. You just keep looking for it, and you can check out that link, and then hopefully subscribe to that channel as well. Please join me. I go live Monday through Friday on Instagram for a live daily tarot card reading. Please come and join me. I'd love to have you. You can find me at born_without_boundaries. And that's all I got so far. Let's get into this reading. I feel like you want to do your best. You've been trying your best, putting your best foot forward. Yeah, it's like you're trying very hard to make something work. And not with a lot of effort. You're putting your best effort forward. You know that you are. And every step that you take now, I want to bring something into your attention. Every step you take is a step toward your new future. And that's why it's important, even if you feel the ground is not necessarily the ground is shaky underneath you, but your knees are wobbling underneath you. Every step that you take right now as your knees wobble is a step toward greater strength. So that's just a reminder of what this card really means is you're building the new way. You're building the new you, the new version of yourself or your life. Every step that you take now is a step in a new direction. And then we have not wanting to let go of the past, not wanting to say goodbye. This could also be marriage, not wanting to say goodbye to a marriage, or having a lot of feelings from the past about maybe a marriage that ended, not being able to let them go, or all of a sudden all of those feelings are coming up now from an ex or an ex relationship. And I'm not surprised that they are, because so many planets are in retrograde. You got Saturn, you got Pluto, but Mercury's going in retrograde. We're in its shadow period right now. This may be communications from the ex, or just hearing old songs that remind you of them. Hearing old songs that remind you of them, or hearing things that remind you of them, or seeing yourself in a current situation. You know, it's almost like you're afraid of being rejected again. I didn't turn this card over. 55 is here, which is change. It's thank God. So gratitude is necessary right now. In other words, it's important to focus on what you've accomplished and what you should be grateful for. And that is being given to you as a solution. It's like a hint, Leo. This is what can help you within this energy. It can help focus you. It can help keep you moving forward and not be so scared or not be so frightened about all these changes around you. It's a focus right now. Gratitude is a focus. And then we have, destruction, something being destroyed. You don't want to let go of something. Maybe you're having a hard time of letting go of what was destroyed from the past. Like I said, an ex-relationship, an old opportunity. It's almost like this is really forefront on your mind. This is confronting destruction, confronting fear of the worst happening. And then you have this. This is stand your ground. Confront your fear of the worst happening and then stand your ground, because this doom and gloom is a feeling and it's an illusion. It's not real. And that's the good news here. And you have to stand up to this doom and gloom with your own light, with your faith. And gratitude is going to help you right now. Stay faithful even though things feel dark right now, because there is light, and there's light inside of you, and it's this light inside of you shining again that is really going to help you come back from this moment in your life, and not feeling like a loser, or not losing anything not losing anything at all. And then we have share your dreams with somebody else. It's almost like the way things are building, Leo, you're having a hard time letting go of fears from an old relationship, or you were, but now you've met somebody new, or you've run into a new opportunity, and you want to open up and share yourself with them. Share your desires, share your wishes, do it. That's what we're saying. Open up and be open to this new thing that is a little scary. Yeah, definitely. But be open up to the possibilities that this new thing is providing for you. I want to say thing right now because I want to keep it as general as possible. This is about sharing your wishes and dreams and hopes with somebody, or finding somebody like that. That's what could have happened. You found somebody who kind of ignites that passion in you again, and you're afraid to talk to them about things with them, or you've just like memories of the past. It's like share, I don't know. It's opening up your heart and learning how to share your aspirations. Maybe that's what's frustrating you. You're finding that you don't share the same aspirations as somebody. And then we have inspired wisdom, also in reverse, but it's in the past. Courage, right? You're trying to stand your ground. You're trying to make this work. It's not working. It's like in the past, you totally lost your energy, and you felt like, something, you're like the rug was pulled out from underneath you. You lost your energy. You lost your energy, and you lost, in some ways, Leo, in some ways, it's like somebody pulled the cart, or a rug got pulled out from underneath you, and you lost your way. You lost yourself. Space clearing, letting go of that which is holding us back and holding us down. And that's usually our own defeating self-beliefs. I don't think it's anybody standing in your way. I think it's you not being able to get out of your own way, or having trouble doing so. This is new opportunities and possibilities. All of a sudden, once you clear that space, once you clear your heart space, you'll see this rush of inspiration come back into your life. It's almost like in cutting off a certain part of you, you actually cut off more than what you wanted to. And when you unblock that and unpop that energy that you blocked off, suddenly there's just this like flood of energy that comes out of you. Cooperation, working with somebody else, using many different people's talents and skills, and like coming together in cooperation. It's almost like, I don't know, it's almost like in some ways, like you're second guessing yourself. You're second guessing the way that a decision you made about somebody for some reason. Compassion. This is a call. You're being called to be compassionate to yourself, yes, but also to somebody else. This is understanding their perspective, and maybe starting to see, I should have made a better decision. I should have chosen to have faith. Or it's like almost like in some ways you're starting to regret a decision because you know that it didn't go along with your heart. It went along with your fear. So this is, you still have a chance. Open up your heart with compassion, or through compassion. also being compassionate with yourself. Leo, let's go into your animal totem messages, because this is how the spirit world is going to use the natural world to talk to you directly. And when you see these totems, these images, Leo, please remember to pay attention. Take a leap of faith. Grasshopper. Grasshoppers are also messengers of good luck. So there's opportunity if you would just have faith in it. This new opportunity in front of you, if you would just have faith in it, you would see it's not so bad. But you feel like there's a warning sign. You almost feel like something bad is about to happen. Co-create with spirit. Spirit wants you to know and see the truth. They've got a message for you, but it wants you to have faith that things aren't going to be as bad as they seem, and that really this is just going to offer you clarification. This as in the message coming in, that crow spirit energy. Co-create with spirit. Trust what spirit, trust the direction that spirit is sending you, even if it scares you. That's what these mean. And then we have set healthy boundaries. You've been really bogged down and weighed down by something. This is like defensiveness, protectiveness, but your shell has gotten too heavy. Leo, it's not helping you anymore. You know, shells were designed to protect us. Boundaries were designed to protect us. But now it's like you've got walls that are too high, and they're starting to cut down your opportunities instead of solidify them, right? This is acknowledging. Look how sad his little eyes are. This is acknowledging that things have gotten way too heavy. And then we have life is speeding up. Gemini energy. Gemini energy is about connection, communication. There's communication coming in, maybe people willing to talk to you, or you're finally willing to talk to people about what you've been defending yourself against or protecting yourself against. This is connection with others, friendships, conversations, getting to know people. All of this is like you're finally being able to let yourself kind of out of this defensiveness a little, and then love is all around. So these are new opportunities in love, or just a lot of love and support for you. I think this is going to be very surprising that once you open up, you will get so much more support than you ever imagined that you would have. For for some of you, this is a new idea. You know, this is a new idea. You're finally inspired. You feel good again. Once you start sharing it with people, you will catch a momentum and an excitement from them, through them, because, and it may surprise you. I think like you're holding back something right now, though. We're going to go over to tarot really soon to articulate and continue this message. So I hope you would join me. But first, let's go into your angel messages, okay? Archangel Metatron. I am your link between heaven and earth, between your humanity and your divinity. I am here to help you heal the conflict that exists between your heart and mind. Feel me in your heart and thoughts. Through oneness, there is love. This is really interesting. Finding that middle ground between your heart and mind. Positive thinking. Positive thinking is vital in creating a healthy and abundant life. A positive attitude along with positive beliefs and thoughts are crucial ingredients for creating happiness. Don't worry, think love. So in other words, you're kind of like leading which direction the energy is going to go. You're so very powerful right now, Leo. You always are. But there's a sense of, look at the choices that you're making. Are they really the direction you want to move? Please readjust now to move in the direction that you really want, not the one that's obvious and easy. Surrender. There is no point in pushing a barrow up such a steep hill. Go back to the start. Surrender your expectations. There is an easier way, especially through compassion or forgiving somebody, right? When the time is right, a new path will appear. Trust. All will work out well. We, your angels, are here to nurture, protect, and heal you. Trust in the healing power of our love. We love you more than you will ever know. You're not alone in this. And then we have healing. I, the angel of healing, am with you right now. Feel my presence and my unwavering love for you. I have loved you before the dawn of time, and I will love you for all eternity. This is about comeuppance and coming to the conclusion about yourself that may not be something you're proud of, but once you own it, you can heal it, and healing will begin. Because right now, by not owning it, you're keeping yourself distant from a really beautiful opportunity. Let's get deeper into that over in tarot. Link is below, Leo. I'll see you guys over there.